For La Trinidad, this is the old copy of the requirements, but they're basically the same. Anyways, we will focus now on the mandatory clearances, which is the locational clearance for municipal zoning admin. Let's start first with the duly accomplished notarized clearance form. Next thing you should do is the accomplished affidavit of setback. Who will sign this?
The architect.
What is the setback about?
A requirement set by the local government, or if not, they should follow the National Building Code. PD 1096.
This is your review na, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is an affidavit notarized by the designer or the architect stating that he has complied with the provisions of the building setback.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one is the affidavit of ownership.
Wait, this affidavit of ownership, what is this about?
It's a document that says that the legal owner of the property is the one who signed it. It should also be notarized and in front of an attorney.
So this is proof that the lot owner is aware that she is also the owner of the property.
Yes.
And is aware that that lot is going to undergo building permit application. So this affidavits, two of them, setback and ownership, should be done in front of the attorney. What if the owner is not available to process these documents later on? What is the first thing they should do to the attorney?
They should make an SPA, special power of attorney,
Special power of attorney.
stating that this authorized person can process, sign for them.
So in your case, you are representing the owner because they gave you an SPA.
Yes.
That is why you were able to get these other documents such as the tax declaration, the non-delinquency certificate, and the lot title, because even without the owner, you have an
SPA.
SPA. So you have to bring it with you in Municipal Hall and City Hall.
Always.
They only limited you to represent the owner in receiving copies, right?
Yeah.
Paying for them, and even signing for them, as long as it's related to
For building permit purposes.
building permit purposes. In this case, building permit purposes, which includes the zoning application, locational clearance.
For the Trinidad, the SDB in the front page, you should have an extra. And zoning, sometimes they require another set of vicinity map from Google Maps.
They should be able to know where the lot is,
Yeah.
so that they can do inspection. And usually the attorney that you go forms that are downloaded, the application for locational clearance, the affidavit of ownership. I state your name, I'm the owner, blah blah blah. Notary public, I mean, that's for the attorney.
For SPE, it ranges from 350 and above.
So usually 500. For the notarized documents,
For the notarized documents, it's 250 per document.
you can find attorneys that can give you discounts such as 200, but that's up to you na to look for your own attorney. According to our attorney, they do not honor any more electronic signature, as well as non-appearances or video call appearances, because that was only like practice during the lockdowns, right? Or special exceptions. Things to prepare for building permit. Number 1, updated tax declaration. How much?
It's 100 pesos per copy in the assessor's office.
Assessor's office. Is it not part of the one-stop shop?
No, not part of the one-stop shop. And you have to pay the document tariff.
The stamp.
35 pesos.
Will they do it at the same time? The stamp?
Yes. Assessor's office, there's already a cashier there.
And then what's next? Do you have the title or the TCT? TCT is gotten in the registry of deeds.
The price depends on how many pages it is. So if it's 3 pages,
We have how many pages? 2?
3.
3 pages?
So you have to pay 200 and above.
200 and
But
above.
if it's only 1 pages, it's only
1 pages?
1 page. Only 1 page.
Okay. Where do you
Only
pay?
190. In ROD.
ROD.
They have their own cashier.
You need the special power of attorney.
Because they will be getting a photocopy. So don't give the original.
Yes, you have to present your photocopy.
Yeah,
Will-
photocopy and also the ID.
Will they get it from you?
Yeah. Yes, yes.
How many?
Only one.
Who will get it?
Assessor's office.
Assessors. Okay.
In the
ROD.
Treasury and ROD, they will only scan it.
So in the treasury, what did you get?
Treasury is the non-delinquency.
Non-tax delinquency.
And it's 100 pesos plus documentary stamp.
How much is documentary stamp?
Documentary stamp ranges from 35 pesos to 40.
Okay, let's talk about CSHP. What was the first step in processing your CSHP?
First, before processing, you should inquire first. Because
Inquire
they will
at?
give you at the dole.
Dole.
So the requirements will depend on the type of construction.
What's the difference of comprehensive and simplified?
For simplified, it's usually for 2-story and below.
2-story and below.
For the comprehensive, it's 3-story. And if the budget is over 4 million.
3-story and budget over 4 million.
Next would be the template. So you will download this on their site. People download this on their site and fill all. So you will be needing the safety officers, the contractor.
Okay.
Will be the contractor.
If you don't have a contractor, what do you write?
Yeah. For that, you should write by admin.
By admin. Why? Because we are construction administrators. The only time you become a contractor is if you have what license?
The pickup.
PCAB license. Okay, clear.
And you should also have the emergency preparedness plan.
Where do you get this emergency preparedness plan?
You can search it in the
This is
internet.
prepared by the safety officer.
Yeah, you can find references on the link. Numbers for emergency calls, like the BGH, the Baguio City, police station, fire station.
These are things that you will post in your construction site also, right?
Yes. It needs to be
Like-
sunod by the workers.
How many workers there are needs to be put there.
Yeah.
And then the certifications of your safety officer
This one,
and your first aider.
either.
Now, how about for 3 stories? What else is required?
For 3-story, they will be needing a scaffold erector.
Scaffolding erector,
So it needs to be the NC2.
NC2.
certificate.
Okay. And for the first aider, there are 2 kinds of first aid certificate, SFAT and OFAT. Which is the needed one?
The needed one would be
SFAT.
SFAT, yeah. Standard first aid.
And then for SO2, it should be accredited. Dole under what training? KOSH?
Gosh.
KOSH.
So it's
Merry
this is
Christmas.
only one shot. That's why I'm so happy. I got this in one shot. So
They did not let you revise.
yeah, no revision. For submitting, you need 3 copies
Off.
of this full document.
First aider,
That's all it is
scaffolding erector, and safety officer.
after submitting this one. So
What are the questions usually asked?
that's for them because it's confidential.
It's confidential. That's why.
That's why.
So Dole will call you and just be prepared for the exam.
Actually, this is only part of the building code.
Mhm.
There are other pa, like fire safety,
Zoning.
and zoning. That's one.
Okay. And it's going to show us the remarks to be made. So if it's green, compliant, you don't have to do anything. Your drawings or forms are perfect. If it's orange, it's not applicable. We don't have mechanical systems anyways. So we had the red remarks for the certified true copy of title and the tax declaration. Apparently the comment was the ones we submitted were outdated. So this should not be more than 6 months to do as the SPA.
Yes, I went there to get
He went there to get in behalf of the owners. So everything that we upload is in PDF format. Once we click on submit and everything is approved, you have to wait until everything says complied or compliant. So for example, if we go to the architectural plans, click on select and then view, they will issue a QR code and a watermark that says complied or compliant, and that is the drawing. So do not print anything and do not sign anything yet. For the PTR, they have to be updated every year.
Yes.
So all of our professionals should update their PTR by January.